As we age, from childhood to becoming an adult, we can face many challenges, and it can at times feel overwhelming. Our mental and emotional health can be tested in ways we may not understand, making it more difficult to be able to cope with these challenges. I've faced many such struggles over the years, so I have some personal understanding of just how vital getting support through the hard times can be. That's why I'd like to tell you about the work of the charity Anna Freud, who for over 70 years has been working hard to support the mental health and well-being of children and young people during those formative years. They work closely with young people and use their experience to come up with new ways to help them deal with mental health challenges as early as possible. Caden is 14 and lives in London with his grandmother Dee. When he moved from primary to secondary school, aged 11, he began to struggle with his behaviour.
Secondary school was difficult because it was hard adjusting. I would get very frustrated and not listen. No one really knew why I was acting like that. And I think I felt quite sad because I thought everyone kind of just thought I was very naughty, and I felt like I had no one to talk to.
I could see he was having problems at the school, but I didn't know what to do about it. We got to a point where the communication between me and Caden had broken down, and I was just always angry, and he was always confrontational, and it was a vicious cycle.
Knowing Caden needed support, and with the help of his old school, he was referred to Pear's Family School, founded and sponsored by Anna Freud. It's an alternative provision for children and families experiencing mental health, emotional and behavioural difficulties.
Coming here, we have the parent learning sessions, and they give different strategies of how to engage with your child. It just took pressure off the relationship. Understanding why he was behaving the way he was and changing my attitude just helped immensely. That gave me hope.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I won. I feel like the family school has given me like a lot of tools towards my behaviour, so I can use it throughout my whole entire life.
That's fantastic.
My teacher, Alex, he makes the lessons fun for everyone. I feel like he's just a very fair teacher and very calm, so I feel like it's very important for students to have a teacher like that.
I love your confidence.
The change in him has been really, really positive. It's helped me get back in touch with Caden.
Anna Freud believes that by listening to the views of families and young people and using the results of their research, they can develop better services and support to improve children and young people's mental health across the UK. By keeping the young person as part of the conversation, it makes them feel heard, empowered and better able to take steps towards positive change. Thea is 22 and found her school years challenging due to feeling as if she was in a highly pressurised learning environment.
I did pretty well at school, so I think that was quite confusing when I was struggling with low mood and feeling very anxious. I was pretty academic myself, so it's not like I couldn't fit into that mould, but it put a lot of pressure on me at quite a young age without me knowing it. And I just saw my friends around me starting to struggle themselves. One friend of mine lost her school jumper and had a panic attack because of it, and it just seems like that sort of shouldn't really be happening aged 11. Around 16, I saw that I was just feeling really empty. I would stay up at night crying, and so then I realised that I needed help.
Thea's family got her support through counselling, which helped her deal with her feelings through those difficult years. When she began university, she heard about Anna Freud's Young Champions programme, which sees people aged 14 to 25 take an active role, helping to shape the charity's work by sharing their experiences.
It was an opportunity to get together with other young people from all over the country and work on projects that people can kind of bring their different perspectives on, and giving a young person's voice to the charity. And that's what's so amazing about Anna Freud, is that it does value the voices of young people and people with lived experience.
Yeah, I thought the meeting was interesting.
Here at Anna Freud, we seek to develop
new forms of preventative help and support for children, young people and families, and deliver the right help at the right time. We combine science and the voice of young people to develop effective forms of help, but we also deliver training and conduct research. And in terms of practical help, we deliver help in hundreds of schools across the UK to promote resilience and well-being in young people. The sooner we can provide help and support, the more likely we're able to have a positive outcome.
It means a lot to be part of the charity, knowing that there are people doing their best to support you and to kind of make the world a safer and happier place to grow up in. It means a lot.
Anna Freud understands the importance of helping young people, including those who've experienced traumatic events, as early as possible. Their research has helped improve the support young people need to reduce long-lasting problems like stress and anxiety and set them on a healthier path towards recovery.
I just felt like everything was kind of ripped up from beneath me.
Sarah experienced abuse in her childhood.
I assumed that most people went through what I'd been through. And it was only when I learned about healthy relationships at school that I started to realise that what I'd been through wasn't even healthy.
After this realisation, Sarah experienced depression for most of her teenage years. She didn't confide in her parents, and things got even worse.
I ended up seeking counselling, and eventually I started to feel a little bit better. Then I came in touch with Anna Freud. I saw an advert that they were looking for young people who'd experienced trauma in their childhood. So I thought this might be a great opportunity for me to use what I've been through to do some good in the world.
Sarah worked with the UK Trauma Council, an Anna Freud project, which enables young people to use their personal experiences to help support others going through trauma.
Even though I can't undo what's happened to me, I might be able to use what's happened to me to benefit others. We brainstormed ideas for how we wanted to reach young people. This is a short film about trauma and recovery, and came up with a character, Ali, and we wanted to tell his story. And so I contributed quite a bit to the self-care section. Something that worked for me is having a routine. Eating well, keeping up your hygiene, those kind of things. They're not easy when you've lived through trauma.
Help them get the support they need by reaching out.
It means a lot just to know that there are resources now. It means that children aren't alone with what they've experienced. That just brings me hope for the future.
The work of Anna Freud is critical in transforming the lives of children, young people, and their families who may be facing mental health challenges. Thanks to match funding, any donation you give today will be generously matched pound for pound up to the value of £20,000. So please do give to this fantastic charity. To find out more, visit the charity's website, annafreud.org. Thank you so much.